Hello, welcome everybody. It's Patrick from Lovonya, and I am here with Zayne Marston today, who is our latest and greatest faculty member, leader, awesome community member, who is going to teach us about Qigong. And what I love most about Zayne is Zayne's been through some stuff, like in his health and in his life, and he's always happy. He's just a gentle, loving, happy man. And I can't get too much of that for myself. Like the more gentle, loving, happy man I can be, the better this world is. So Zayne has gotten there partially. I'll let him speak for his own journey, but it partially, as I know it, by essentially playing with energy. Like he's learned to cultivate and hold energy based on body movements and intentions and thoughts, and he does it extraordinarily beautifully. And by playing with energy, he builds a life that he loves. That's the way I tell the story anyway. We'll let him tell his own story. But I'm thrilled that he's here teaching with us now, and that we get to learn how to play with energy ourselves. So Zayne, thanks for being a part of our community, and thanks for stepping up into a leadership role. Like your talent and skill is world class, and you should be teaching millions of people, and we just haven't found them all and brought them to you yet. So we'll start with the group we have today, and we'll go from here to there. So welcome.
Thank you, Patrick. Hello, everyone. I'm so honored to have you all up here. I've been kind of behind the scenes cultivating my Qi, and particularly during the last 3 years. Rather than go down the rabbit hole with what's going on the planet, I chose to dive deep, very deep into my Qigong practice. And I've been studying with a couple of teachers, a husband and wife combination that have been extraordinary in imparting and transmitting the teachings of this, a system of Qigong I learned after my wife died. I'll begin with that. It was, I had lost my joy. And it was really a shock. I was taking care of all these animals and trying to pay to keep the house, and I just couldn't smile anymore. And I discovered this email that came through about something happening on the Shift Network about this system of Qigong I had never tried before. And Master Ming Tong Gu was the teacher, and I learned these sounds. Sound practice, different sounds for different organs. And you develop this, your consciousness goes down into the organs and they vibrate, and they correct the discordant energy held in the organs that affect your emotions. And so I gave it a try. It was a 7-week course, and I really felt the difference. It was profound, and it kind of jump-started me back into Qigong practice, because many years ago, gosh, 30 years ago or so, well, it was back in the 70s, I was first introduced to Tai Chi. And I did a short course with that, and learned the short form, and then kind of forgot about it and went about my life. And then it reemerged when I met my wife. She taught me the full Tai Chi form, 108 moves, positions of Tai Chi Yang form, and that got me rolling, because I felt the benefits, and I felt the joy of movement, and being fully embodied in the movement, and got me my mind off of problems and more into the feeling mind, and the listening mind and the joyful mind. And so I practiced that for many years. Tai Chi, and then I got into Qigong in general. Now Tai Chi is a type of Qigong with martial applications, but more and more I was working out the why and getting tired. My MO was to do things is push myself as far as I could. But with Qigong principles, I learned to the 70% rule, and don't push it, because you drain your energy battery, And I was just turned 40 or so, and I was just finding out about all these things. So I dove into Qigong and studied, and I immediately wanted to teach it and pass it on, because I like to share a good thing, and that's what I want to do with you today. And I was telling Patrick, it's like being a cow that hasn't been milked, and so this way I can pass it forward. There's this position in Qigong where there's the receiving hand and the giving hand, and that energy flows through the heart. And I remember when Master Ming Tonggu was demonstrating that, and I really felt it. And so, yeah, you receive, but then you've got to give. You also have to give to receive, receive to give. It's that kind of thing running through the heart. And so that kind of stayed with me as time went on. And so I also was, in terms of health, I not only, was I bereft, but that goes with the territory, but I had this Lyme disease that had really compromised my mobility, combined with severe pronation, flat feet, that never bothered me before, but Lyme really took me down an interesting path, because I was like a leaping gnome. I was running around, run mountains, all that stuff. But then I never took it for granted again, because when I lost my mobility and I was in chronic pain, it was a whole different story. And I thought, well, this is my assignment, I guess, I guess maybe I'm supposed to learn how to work with this. And energy was the answer. So here I am, knee-high braces, metal braces, taking care of all my dogs and animals, and trying to stabilize in life. And I started practicing this Qigong, and I learned about its founder, Dr. Pong Ming, who Grandmaster, who studied 19 different lineages and kind of synthesized them all together into a system of healing Qigong and spiritual Qigong. Qigong has many, branches. It has martial branch, a medical branch, a spiritual branch, and so it kind of combines both, all of them actually, but primarily medical and spiritual. And so I stayed with it, and the joy began to come back. And not only that, about 2 years ago, I removed my braces, and I haven't had to return to them. So I'm back to being a leaping gnome, cautiously, and so it's just, you never know. One thing, my advice is never draw conclusions, because there's always a way. And for me, the way was energy and communion with others. I've been studying with this group, and we meet every night and review and practice. So it's like this building process and devotion to the practice. And I would like to mention that Qigong, when you break it down, Qi is life energy, the energy that permeates and animates everything in life. And Gong means the practice, patience, and perseverance. I call it the 3 Ps. And that's the other half. It's like this yin yang balance of, there's theory and the intention, and then it's putting it into action, and to do it on a regular basis. If you can commit to at least 20 minutes a day, but make it daily, and draw little circles and put a smile on the face of the circles every day you do it. Put it on your calendar, and really make a commitment to yourself to really have the Qi, because the promise of Qi, it has benefits, and you'll notice them over time. And each person is different, but it involves, I think part of it to what's happened for me is that I look forward to it like I'm like a good meal. It's like this, I get to do my practice today and my meal. And I try to do it first thing in the morning before I get distracted. The chi is very strong then. And but you can do it any time of the day. What's important is that you do it not out of a sense of obligation, but of an opportunity to go deep and to transform and integrate all bodies in your being. It's just, all I can say is give it a chance and enjoy. The premise of the Qigong, that what I do is I incorporate into some older Qigongs I've learned. And it's the principle of working with the universe, seeing oneself as not just physical meat and matter. We are much more than that. We are energy. And the space inside, if you ever look at a microscope and zero right in, it's all space. And so this space is occupied in the universe through what we call Hunyuan Qi, Hunyuanqi, Hunyuan Qi. And that one Hunyuan Qi is everywhere, and it's pure, and it's fine and even. And it's the original Qi of the universe. And that's what we tap into when we practice. And it's a matter of consciousness too. Thinking yourself not as just form, but as space. So we'll practice. I'll be, when I teach, I'll add things to it just to keep you on the beam. But we realize we're more than our beliefs and what we do in the world. We are so much more. We are just these energetic beings that when we free ourselves from the stories we carry, which cause contraction and more contraction. And this chi wants to move, it wants to penetrate and come in and flow through us. So through life happens, we get tension, we get trauma, and that's stored inside and in areas of tension. Oftentimes we don't even know we're holding that tension. So this is a journey, a chi journey of releasing the contractions, release, expand out, and allow that Hunyuan Qi, that universe Qi, to flow through you. And so far beyond the stories we carry, we'll be operating in a whole new paradigm. So if we can just lay our past down and our beliefs and our points of reference and everything that has held us, it maybe caused contractions that we don't even know we have. And so I just welcome you to join me and just releasing these contractions. Start with the body, and then we'll employ our consciousness to think, expanding into chi space from the physical, and it's all space and chi and information, good information. Like, we affect that information with our intention, and we invite this field of energy to work with us inside, to bring in that pure energy and return to a natural state of being, and without having to do anything. I mean, we just enjoy the flow and allow the chi, it has intelligence, to guide you, to reveal to you the benefits of this practice. And so, gee, I could talk forever, but I don't want to take up too much time. Any questions at this point? Any things you need clarified? Okay. Oh, why don't we begin then?
Beautiful explanation, thank you.
So I'm just to give you a little orientation here. I'm in an RV. I'm not, it's no longer the yoga studios I used to teach at, but it's enough space, and I've arranged the light. So I'll poke around a little bit, trying to make the light right so you can see me. And I got enough space. So here we go. Voila. Light control. Even bottle light. Voila.
That's good. The front light and closing that shade, and we can see from your knees to your chin.
Good. That's good enough.
There we
I
go.
wear
From your-
my, I had
yeah.
my dragon shirt to wear, but it's so cold today. It blew in out of nowhere in the great north, I guess. And it's rocking my missile here. Strong winds. Okay, wonderful. I guess you can see me, so we'll begin. What we'll start off is some warm-ups, and we're going to do a body tapping. And this awakens the chi. And you do it with consciousness. Pretend you're holding a ball of chi. And with our left hand, we extend out our right hand. And we're going to tap the points, tap the body down the lines of the meridians. And we're going to send that ball of chi into the meridians. Okay? Into the arm. So start with the right, and let's start up with the shoulder. Back of the shoulder.
Hey, Zayne, I just want to pop in with a little Zoom instruction for everybody. If you don't have Zayne pinned yet, pin Zayne and he'll get big and you'll have a much bigger
yes.
opportunity.
I pinned
see him.
myself.
Yep. So hopefully everybody's
Okay.
pinning Zayne. If Zayne's not taking up 80% of your screen, you can change the view so that he is, and that's going to work a lot better for you. You could also put on speaker view, but if you pin him, then you'll just be looking at him. Keep going, Zayne.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. So just hold that little ball of chi and send it right in. Bring your mind inside the arm, down to the wrist, and flip it over, up the backside. Just enjoy, no hurry. One thing about Qigong, it stops you from moving ahead. What's important is the present and the feeling. All the way up the backside to the shoulder again. Shake it off. Now the opposite, extending out the left arm. Tapping the neck and shoulder. Down the inside of the arm, all the way to the hands. And flip it over. Up the back side. Top side. The yon meridians. Back to the shoulder. Okay. Now what I do is a little thymus thump the thymus. 1, 2, 3. Sending flashes of light into the thymus. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. You can cup it too. 1, 2. 3. Thymus being very good for our T cells and immunity, things like that, among other things. Okay. Tap your rib cage with the fingers, sending chi into the organs. down to the belly. And so here now we go to the legs. And I'm going to adjust this down a little bit. Go down the back side of the legs. Start with the butt. Cupping the balls, sending chi into the legs. Around the knees a little bit, give it some love. Down the outside to the ankles. Across the feet. And up the inside. Inside of the legs. And now when you get up here, right where the leg joins the torso, we do a little canter here, a little knee bounce. Can tap the whole area, a lot of lymph there. Just move the hands around a little bit. Tap the tummy. Okay. Now the kidneys. Let's rub the kidneys a little bit. Circling around. Get nice and warm and hold them. And we make a little sound called height, 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 height. You can feel your kidneys contract a little bit. Height, height. Might get them nice and warm too. Okay. Now to the face. Just rub the hands together, rub the face. And at the top of the head with the fingers. Sending chi into the brain. All these acupuncture points are on the scalp. There. We do sky drum where we cup the ears and press in, out, out. And while we're on the ears, you can just circle the forefinger and the thumb round in circles, holding the ear. And just move up the ear, the edge of the ear, circling as many acupuncture points. And inside here. And then peace sign around the ears and just pull it down like that. Down to the belly. And last but not least, we're going to open up, do a little knee exercise where we hold our knees together. And we exhale down, we circle down to the right, up, down, up. Exhale down, inhale up. And reverse direction. Exhale, inhale. Just breathe naturally. This is a classic. Okay, now do them individually. Go out, forward, in, and back. And just best effort. That's all that counts in Qigong. The best effort, the spirit behind it. It's very important. If you have physical limitations, you can modify it. Feel free to sit down or whatever. Okay. So that gets the circulation going in the knees. And okay. Now we're going to take our hand and we're going to guide this chi through the body. And this neat little practice I learned from this Tai Chi master Wong. And he it's fun to do, and it gives you a feeling of just getting the chi flowing now that we've kind of awakened it. Let's just lift the stance is shoulder width. Just hand goes up the midline. Left hand extends out to the left. Right hand is on top of the shoulder. And without even touching, really, just very lightly. Exhale down the top side of the arm. Exhale. Inhale. Breathing in the belly. And then right hand extends out. Left hand on right shoulder. Down the top. To the end of the fingers and up the inside. Breathing in. Both hands on the heart. Shift the weight to the left, to the right, excuse me. Left toe points forward. The leg is straight. And we just go down the torso, down the top of the leg. Just take your time. Guiding the chi just like a river of water. Down over the toe, then up the inside. Of the leg to the belly, then we shift the weight to the left, turn out the right toe, straighten the leg, and down the top side of the right leg. Go. Exhale. Inhale. Up. And that's one cycle. So we repeat, left hand extends out, right hand on left shoulder. And just guide that chi down to the tip of the fingers, then up the inside. Just feel it. You focus on the energetic feeling. Extending out the right, left hand on top of right shoulder. Exhale. Inhale. Hands on the heart, we shift to the right, straightening the left leg down. All the way to the toes, around the toe, up the inside. The belly, shift to the left, straighten the right leg down. Relax the head and neck. No hurry, just feel the flow. And then cross over, shift weight to the right. Down, straighten left leg. Up the inside. And back to center. One more time for good measure. Extending out left hand. Right hand on left shoulder. Push the chi down. Guiding it up, inside. Breathing in. Shift the weight to the left. Extending out the right. Try not to lean too much. We try to stay nice and vertical. Inhale up. Shift the weight to the right, straightening the left leg down. Around the toes and up the inside. Back to center. And just stand for a moment and notice and feel inside. Chi beginning to move and get stimulated. Just feel that internally. Okay, relax. And now, this is a great warm up. This is one of the Tai Chi practices we did in our warm ups. I always love this one. So, hands are straight out. We're shoulder width apart. Feet rooted into earth. Relax the shoulders. Tuck in the chin. Lift the top of the head. And exhale down. We bend down. And up. Let me just show you this. It's this kind of move. Down, up. Just relax the arms. They're kind of propelled by the inertia of the movement. So bend down without bending forward. Try to keep your spine straight. Up, expanding, and then down. A little bounce. Get a little exercise in the thighs and get that yang qi down into the legs. Just moving through this ocean of qi all around us. Might even feel a thickness or a viscosity to the air. Just the momentum of the arms coming down, they just naturally cross, totally relax. Okay. From here, this is called lift chi up. We just raise the hand, the mind goes first. Just arms to follow, relax the shoulders down. Gathers the chi above us, palms facing the top of the head. Relax shoulders. And pour chi down. It's very fine, high frequency chi. Coming in through the top of the head, we call the heavenly gate opening. Down, brain, upper body, middle, all the way down to the belly. And from here, we're just going to roll the shoulders back, forward. The upper back is round. Just let the chi lift the shoulders up. The shoulders are doing the job here. And rolling them back, shoulder blades come together. And we relax down. Inhale. Exhale, relax down into the spine. It goes all the way down into the belly. In. In. Out. Inhale. Just take your time, just feel it all, feel the space. Any contraction, just expand it into space and relax down. Now we'll reverse the direction, bringing the shoulder blades together, rolling them forward and down. You can bend your knees a little bit on this too. Up, forward and down. So relax. Expanding inside. Forward and down. So the shoulders are just moving in circles. Chest open. Lift up, forward and down. Okay. A lot of energy gets stuck up in these shoulders, and I'll be talking a lot about them. We'll be doing a lot of opening with the shoulder. Okay. Now, Next thing we're gonna do is the knee bounce. I call it the universe trembles. And just bounce your knees up and down. You take deep breaths. Oh, and just make noise. Anything you want. It's a great way to shake off the world. Just inhale, shaking off all the tension. All these 30 trillion cells just rebounding internally, just bouncing up and down. Inhale, take deep breaths through the nose. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. One thing you can do that it's great to develop in your practice and try to do it as much as possible, but that is contracting your what we call the way in, the perineum. There's muscles down there we can contract. It's like holding back a pee, and it takes some training, but just keep that contracted or lifted up if you can. That holds in the chi. No leakage. Up and down. This is something to do if you're cold and you don't want to use too much heat in your house. This will save money in your fuel bills. Do this for about 10 minutes. And you feel nice and warm. Raise your shoulders, drop them down, get out of that tension. And now come to a stop. And use this opportunity just to feel inside. The feet are flat on the earth, rooting into earth. The top of the head is lifting up. Shoulders dropping down. Just feel the vibration turn. Feel the space inside. And what we do is we create what they call the inner smile. And that's when we draw the corners of the mouth back slightly. And just smile into the body. It's particularly helpful when you have you want to be centered and there's distraction or this pain. You just move into that inner smile. The body remembers the smile. This is a subtle smile. And so let's bring our feet together, slide them together, and to the oneness stance. This practice is a real return to oneness as we interact, exchange energy with the universe. And our feet are together, our knees are together. Bring them together and creating one leg. It's just like an acupuncture needle. And it just goes up the spine to the top of the head. So the way in, the muscle that holds back a pee contracts slightly. Just lifts up, just keep that in mind. Don't have to be perfect. And drop the tailbone down. The pelvis kind of swings up a little bit. It's like we're almost sitting on a cheat chair. And the chin is tucked in. And the top of the head, what we call the bi-way, is lifted up. And we're like suspended by the top of the head. Draw the vision in mind back into the brain center. And relax. Gently close the eyes. And relax the face. All the face muscles just let go. Furrowed brow recedes. Any clenched jaw just melts away. All the wrinkles recede. And just feel the center of the brain like a bright sun illuminating the whole body. And you can rock forward and back a little bit. Just feel the bottom of the feet. Making deep contact with our bottom of the feet. Like there's no separation between the feet and mother. We are just one. Just feel that oneness. So relax the head down. Empty all distracting thoughts. We move from the thinking mind to the feeling and listening mind. And seeing mind too. Helps with the visualizing. So just drop that and just that consciousness down, moving down to the neck, the thyroid, down through all the vertebrae of the neck. Mind is so relaxed in this state of feeling and listening. We relax it down into the heart and the lungs, the chest area. The heart merges with the mind. So relaxed and stable and empty. Relaxing down the arms, elbows, wrists, hands, and fingers. Relax. And back to the heart and the chest area. We breathe in to the belly through the nose, soft and deep. And that belly expands like a balloon and draws the energy down into the lower dantian and our lower energy center, which I'll talk about as we continue. Kidneys are like merging with the heart and the lung. The master organs governing motion, and all motions just calm, relax. It's like moving into nature state, where we're like a tree. It's just like we're just there. Just relaxing down the spine, into the pelvis, the sacrum, expanding inside. The hips, hip joints expanding, emptying down, legs empty, one leg empty, down through the knee, relax, down to the ankle, the feet and toes, relax. So as we stand here, we move into this nature state, natural state. Out of the past, out of the future, right into the present, like an animal. Feeling nature all around us, inside of us, and we're inside of nature. And this central column of light from the top of the head, down the midline, down to the perineum. Just see that expanding, this light, this column of light expanding out through the layers of the body, expanding and transforming into chi and space. Feel it through the bones, expanding out. Feel it in the organs, expanding, transforming into chi and space. The glands, bones, the nervous system, all the nerves transforming into chi space. The muscles, the tendons, the ligaments, transforming into chi and space. The fascia, the skin, transforming into chi and space, expanding out, all around us, down, up, to the front, behind, to the sides, expanding out in all directions into our chi body, much bigger than the physical body, about 3 feet around us. Feel that chi body. It's like telescoping your whole body out into this greater self with lots of space, the chi to flow. The huge person, all huge people in our chi bodies, chi space body. And from the chi space body, we just dissolve it into our universal self, the universe expanding out all directions. Inner smiling into this experience. And we just merge and mingle with the universe all around us. And feeling the pure, fine, even high frequency chi. Lovonya chi of the universe. And feel that chi as we open up into our expanded state. This chi can fill in all the spaces we're creating. We hold the space in our consciousness. All this good information flowing in, strengthening our chi field, our mutual chi holomorphic field here. With information like the chi and the blood are flowing very well. Chi is abundant, it's limitless, it's flowing through us now. Opening to that chi. All functions are normal and healthy. All illness, all blockages disappear. This is our greater self. This is our true self state, far beyond the stories we carry in our body and all the density of it all. We are in our greater selves in this expanded chi state. Just feel that, listen inside. Feel that chi just flowing in from the universe. We are the universe is us. No separation. And in this experience, we experience the benefits of the transmissions, teachings, and all the experience of all practitioners of our chi field, of the Zen and Qigong chi field. Just feel the blessing. Gratitude for the practice. And just feel the heart so big, expanding out, sharing this love, this experience with the world. We're just holograms contributing to the collective. Feel that inner smiling, Feel all the cells smiling back at him. Slowly come in as we prepare for practice. Back to the body. Okay, so in this expanded chi state, we're going to start off by a little some opening, opening to the sides. We're going to stretch and open. Just raise the left hand up, the right hand up. So it's like near the elbows, near the ear. Fingers pointing to the sky, blue sky. Lift up, push down with the feet, and relax. Inhale. Full body inhale, and we lean to the left. Stretching the right side, it's opening, pressing and supporting us with the left hand against the left thigh. So that the hand just drips over the top of the head, and head is facing forward. Just relax. Trust that the head's gonna stay there. Breathe in. And this whole side, all the meridians on the right side, just open to the universe. Exhale. And return, floating this ocean, relax shoulders. And scoop with the left hand up. Floating up toward the ear, next to the ear, lift up. Push up to the blue sky, push down to the feet. And relax. And let's lean to the right. Nice and slow, enjoy. And just breathe, full body breathing. And the spine is getting opened on the sides too. Every little vertebra. It's like little mouths opening up. Breathing in the chi. The Lovonya chi of the universe. Okay. Return. Up. Lift up. And relax. Feel a very even opening from the elbow all the way down to the ankle. Evenly open. Breathing in the universe. Spine just absorbs it all. Breathe in. Exhale. Hands float back to center. Scoop again. Up. Lift up, push down with the feet. And relax. Breathe in. Exhale. Lean to the right. Nice and even. So relaxed. Face forward. Breathe in. Exhale. Return. Center. Now right here, just lift up your shoulders. Haven't touched the ears, then relax. Relax. Like flying. Now from here, we're going to twist horizontally. We've opened up the spine side to side. Now we're going to turn to the left, and the vertebrae are going to be moving horizontally. So extend your fingers out to the horizon. And we twist to the left very gradually, starting with the base of the spine. And walk your mind up the spine, one vertebra at a time. Twist, twist, twist. Inner smiling into any discomfort. Twist. And then in this position, turn the head too. Even the neck gets turned. Then breathe in, full breath. Exhale. Breathe in again. Exhale. floating in this ocean. Just feel this ocean of chi all around us. Just surrender to the chi. Just float on this ocean. Then twisting to the right, base of the spine, twist, twist. Right up the spine. Twist. Back of the hand up. Left hand is kind of touching the butt area. Turn the head, we look over the right shoulder. Feel an even twist right up the spine. Breathe in, breathe out, and return, floating. Feel the chi, ocean of chi. Twist to the left again, twist. Coiling up. As we coil, it opens the vertebra. Twist, turn the head, look over the right shoulder. Exhale. Turn. Again, floating in this ocean. Twist, twist, twist. Right. Right up the spine. And turn. One more time. Floating, enjoying, feeling this chi space spine. Transparent spine, all chi twin. Over left shoulder. Breathe in. Exhale. Turn to the front and twist to the right one more time. Right up the spine. Just feel every vertebrae best you can. Best ever. Up over right shoulder. Breathe in. Exhale. And now we're going to speed it up a little bit. A little different pace here. Twist, twist, twist. You get the picture. You get the point. Right up the spine. Coil up, then uncoil, unfurl. Really moves the chi when you get that coiling action. Squeezing everything out, wringing it out, and then filling chi to fill the space. Back. You're only as young as your spine, so we spend a lot of time in the spine. Spine, of course, is like an energy highway. Just follow me, just enjoy, find your own rhythm. Twist, twist, twist. Okay, back to center. Turn the palms up. Lift chi up. Relax those shoulders. Over the head, palms face the heavenly gate, the door, the big door on top of the head. We're just gonna pour this chi in. So body's like soil soaking up fresh rain, nourishing rain. Okay. So now we're going to open up spine front to back. And this practice called a caterpillar. And it's very, very, very effective in terms of opening up the spine. Be working with opening the back channel, and then we'll open up the front channel. the renme, I call dume in the back. So to start off with the crane's neck, and this balances the whole body and brings chi to the brain, gets the energy moving up the spine. And so start off like a crane drinking water, tuck in the chin. And the head goes back. And at this point, chin goes upward and forward, keeping your shoulders stable. It's like that supple, flexible crane's neck. And it comes down as it drinks water, goes into the water and just draws it up. Chin brushes against the spine, up the neck. Head goes back, chin upward and forward. Brain like drinks the water and siphons it up, right up the spine. Chin tucked in. Up the neck, shoulders open, head goes down. Forward. And we're drawing a circle with the chin. Circle of light. Forward. Down. Tuck that chin in and draw the chi up the spine, up the neck. Shoulders open, head goes back. Chin upward and forward. It's just feel the circle. Go beyond the physical and just feel that circle of light led by the chin. Inward. Up. Back. Feel the circle. See the circle. So rather than just the physical, we're moving this space and chi. Just nice and slow. Take your time. Feel everything. Tuck the chin in. The shoulders go. And we're up. And then draw the chi up. Neck, head goes down, chin forward. Oh, the chi is like cleaning the brain. Fresh chi. Chi up. Now, very slowly, we're going to begin to incorporate the whole body. So, in this motion, we go forward and out just a little bit more, and we begin to open the upper back, the upper thoracic. Tuck the chin in. The arms kind of come forward with our lean. Hard up. Back. Forward. Circle of light expanding, getting larger. Lean forward a little bit more. Draw the chin up. A little bit more of the thoracic, upper back. Tuck the chin in. Slowly, we're incorporating this movement through the whole body, what we call whole body entire. It's our return to oneness. And bending over down a little bit more. Inhaling. A little bit more. Just gradually opening back channel, do channel. It's one big circulation of chi, led by the chin. Draws the chi up, 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 up. Relax arms that come forward down. That's into the lower back now. Up. Circling down. Now into the lumbar. Lower back. Kidney area, feeling the kidneys opening. Forward, circling down. Into the chest. Wow. Shoulders back, ankles. Chin forward. Just in this ocean of chi, just floating. No hurry, no worry, just enjoying. Down. A little bit lower. All the way down. Lower back. The arms hang loose, so relaxed. It's allowing the chi to flow through us and do the work for us. One big circle now. Grand circulation. This chi current coming up the spine. Shoulders go back. Arms just naturally come forward. Feel every vertebra. So the hands closest to the earth. Up. Just enjoy floating down. Arms forward. Pull back of the spine, the two chin. Open to the Milky Way. All chi and space. We're just transparent. Circling. Relax the neck down. Into earth. Reach into earth. Roll back up. Breathing into the belly. Keep that chin tucked in on the back. After a while, it becomes automatic. Each time we create more space for the chi to flow in from the universe. Inner smiling, just enjoying the flow. Forward one more time. Spine opens. You might feel some cracks in there. That's good. It's like getting a chiropractic adjustment. Inhale. Draw the chin up. Forward. Floating in this ocean. Join down. Up. Okay, now we can do something a little different. This is same movement, but we're going to open the arms, use the arms. So the arms come back. And the butt goes back, the hips go back as we reach forward, gather. And then bring it in. And turn the palms up and palms fingers go behind us. Roll down the spine as these dragon wings come forward. Then we gather the chi. Bring it to Dantian, our lower energy center here. Okay. Opening like the dragon wings coming forward, palms to the sky. And grab the chi, pull the chi in as the hips come swing forward. Back. Roll down the spine, tucking that chin. Gather. And return. 1, 2, rolling down. Gathering. Behind us, feel that beautiful opening of the shoulders. Dragon wing flies. Forward. In. Behind us. Kind of get the hang of it, I think. Back. Forward. Breathe in. One more time. Best effort. That's all that counts. Forward. Enjoy the flow. And back to center. Okay, we always like to return the energy to our lower energy center, the lower, what we call Dantian, which means elixir field. I love that name. Let's just enjoy. Lift chi up. Mind goes first, the arms just follow, relax shoulders down. Gather the chi from the universe, that fine, even frequency. Bringing that high frequency right in through our heavenly gate. Big door on the top of the head. All this blue sky filling us up. Okay. Now we're going to open Renmei and Dumei, the front and the back. It's a neat little exercise. It's so important getting both the front and the back of the spine open. And so begin with this is called Yeshu hands, also prayer position. Yeshu hands. When I say that, you know what I mean. And so we're going to bring that up in front of us and then lean back and open like a flower. Open up, dragon wing, open. Looking to the blue sky into infinity. Nice and evenly open from the base of the spine all the way up the front spine. The neck. Breathe in that light. And now lift top of head. By way palms. Palms are up above us, facing forward. The elbows are close to the ears. And we're just going to tuck in that chin and roll down the spine, taking your time. One vertebra at a time. Hug each vertebra. They're yours. Down. They're so open, so much space in the spine. Down. Keep the legs straight, stretching, opening the leg channel like the bladder. Keep them straight, feel the stretch, reaching into earth, then return, slowly unfurling the whole dew channel, the back totally open as we return. Yes, your hands rolling up, spine, head goes back. Open like a flower. Big flower face. Smiling into the sun. Feel the opening. Deep inside. Lift the top of the head. Look straight. Arms float. To the elbows should be kind of close to the knees. The palms face forward. And again, very mindfully, just feel every neck, spine, every neck vertebra. Then the upper back, one vertebra at a time. It's opening to chi space. It's all space and chi. Just hang there for a moment. Breathing into the kidneys. And return. Slowly unfurl. All together. Open. Again, just feel openness in the ren channel, so open. Tuck in the chin slightly. Just feel the chi, the fingers are extending out into the universe, into infinity. Shoulders are so relaxed. And tuck in the chin, lift by way, top of the head. And down we go again. And just enjoy hanging there, hanging out, connecting with Earth. And the Milky Way, it's just lean right against, just merging with your spine, laying right down on all this cosmic light, just filling the spine. And return. Tuck in that tailbone, slowly unfurl. Inner smiling, of course. Up, open like a flower. Breathe in the universe. Tuck that chin inside. And lift the body way back to center. And pour chi down. Relax those shoulders. So fine, so pure, and even. Feel that. Taste, almost taste that chi coming in. Oh, this pure, even, fine, high frequency chi filling the body. Spine is so open. We've opened it now in all directions, side to side, front to back. This way, horizontally. Okay. One more time. This is lift you up again. Floating up. Mind goes first. Just the arm just following. Energy goes. Energy flows, but the mind goes. So just that's a basic tenet. Just feel that. Feel the mind just guides the chi down. And now landing on the rib cage to the hips, we turn the palms up, curl the fingers back. This is called tiger's mouth, opening between the thumb and the forefinger. We just wrap tiger's mouth around the sides, thumb press into the kidneys, the index finger is just below the ribs. Just massage that with. Take a wide stance, shoulder width stance. Bend your knees. Drop that tailbone down so the spine is straight. And in this position, we're going to swirl the pelvis, swirl the hips, counterclockwise. To the right, hips lift up, circling forward. Circle to the left, hip lifts up, opens. Then rounding the back, coming around from the back, the lower back is rounded. And then we go to the right again. Yep. So let's just swirl. And the tailbone is drawing like a circle of light. Swirling the universe inside. Swirling it into the kidneys, swirling it into the pelvis, in between the hip joints. Getting all that fresh chi deep inside. Okay, come to a stop and reverse direction. Clockwise. And back to center. Arms to the side. And we're going to check the time here. I lose track of time when I teach. Now, let's see. Oh, I just lost track of time. Am I right here? I'm toggle between Eastern Standard and Mountain Standard. Okay, we started. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. So lift up, gather, lift you up, and forward you down. Now the feet are shoulder width apart. It's right down to the lower belly. Shoulder width apart. Kick out the heels a little bit, toe in. Just sink down into it like we're sitting in a chair. And the arms nice and rounded, shoulders relaxed. Chin is tucked in, top of the head is lifted. And we're just going to, this is standing posture. The knees are bent. And just feel that for a moment. Feel everything so expanded. Attention, any tension, just expand it out into space. And focus on the belly and lower down to the end. We're returning energy to our home center here, okay? Feel the stance. And you can extend this time. We've run out of time, but this can be done. You can start off with 5 minutes of standing. As helps you stay calm, centered, and very strong. So stable. And full of chi. We're just filling up the chi, just fill it from all directions, just filling up all the spaces we've created. Breathe into the belly. The way in is lifted, contracted. Off. The belly expands like a balloon. And we exhale. Feel that energy going throughout the whole body. Breathe in. Exhale. You can raise your arms up even more, or you can keep them down here by the navel. Feel the feet just rooted into earth. Byway is lifted, top of the head lifted up, shoulders are relaxed. The palms are open. I'll talk about that another time. The bottom of the feet are open and the top of the head are open. Breathing in the universe. All goes into the belly. And then just take your palms and insert that ball of chi into the navel, and Dantian is right behind the navel, our lower energy center. The center that runs our body, gives us life. And when it runs out, we die. So Qigong is a wonderful way to replenish that chi. So we have good constitution. So in this state, just bring your feet together, back to that oneness stance. Inner smile, smile into the belly, and pretend we're holding a baby. This is our chi baby. This is what we've cultivated today as a group. And our chi babies is filled with chi, and we store our energy. This is the fixing that universe chi inside of us. Just smile into that. It's like smiling down at your newborn baby as we put it to bed. All the rivers of energy, streams are just all emptying out into the belly. Great ocean. All functions are normal and healthy. Qi and the blood are flowing very well. All functions are normal and healthy. All blockages disappear. Smile into that known. Coming back into the body. I just stand for about 2 minutes to fix that energy. Put the baby to bed. Breathe in, out, just relax and gather. And okay. End of practice. I'll have a brief sharing before we close. Just move around a little bit, come back into form, and spin this around and we'll close. Well, as one of my teachers used to say in his Chinese, he go, "How do you feel?" How do you feel?
Hey Zane, this is Jen. I feel great. Thank you so much. It's always such a delight to be in your presence. And yeah, I just love listening to you, as moving the body. It's just so much self-love and it makes a really big difference. So thanks for bringing that into the space and demonstrating how to be great with our bodies and movement and imitate nature. I really love being the tree. It just felt so grounding.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, thank you for your offerings. Now that you're up on Lovonya, I put the link for everybody so they can go and check out Zane. I had the great opportunity to be with Zane one-on-one, and it was so powerful. I really got, the little bit that I've studied of Qigong. You had talked about tiger Qigong, and I really want that tiger energy. So
Yeah, Tiger. If you wanted some confidence, but Tiger will do it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Growling. And so just encourage all of you to check out Zane's offerings and think about if you might want to do one-on-one with him. And he has some other opportunities on Wednesdays and Saturdays
Wednesdays
too.
and Saturdays. I'll send you the link and all, and you can join in. Feel free, because we practice all kinds of aspects of this, a lot of what we practice today. And it's always the general theory behind it I try to weave in. And there's so much, I can't say it all in one session, but I'll just, gradually feed it to you, and it can get integrated over time. But just enjoy the practice, really. Just no right, no wrong, no judgment when you do this. And that's good for me, a perfectionist, no more, good enough, and just enjoy. And yeah, and share too. Let me know how you're doing with the practice. I hope it wasn't too much. I hope it wasn't over too much for you, or too exhausting, or whatever. Tried to make it nice and paced and all. Yeah.
And you'll be with us again. I'm going to put the dates in the chat to March 23rd and April 13th for that Thursday at 3 p.m. So I really look forward to our time together.
Yes. Good.
All right. And
Good.
Anybody else have anything they'd like to
I got
share?
some messages here. Perfect. Not too much. Perfect. Good. Okay. A tiger in my tank. Arr, yes. Tiger's so much fun. Yeah. So, well, you all, I've held you up enough. What I like to do is I always like to conclude with a howla. And howla, how means all is well, HAO. La means getting better and getting better. So I always conclude that it's like you start to use it more and more and in the practice, because it keeps this positive affirmation, this positive energy. It's no matter what around us, all is well and getting better, believe it or not. Just keep doing the practice. So I'll do it now. We'll do it together, whatever. Ow. La. Good chi to you all. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining in. And I'll get that
right.
information out to you soon. Okay.
See you all.
Cheerio.
Bye-bye.